So it means Songkhla City. See the cat there? That's opposite Cat Island. So this is a big cat. There's a sign just now saying you can't feed the monkeys, you can't feed the pigeons, and you can't feed the dogs. It didn't say you can't feed the cats. So it looks like someone's been feeding this cat too much. It's enormous. Very much a sort of a typical Asian seafront, really, with well kept, beautiful gardens and statues, and of course, food, makan, souvenirs. So this is where Father Christmas goes when he's not working. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. So this is why I'm making YouTube, because I'm not going to earn any money from singing. Yeah, so sorry about that. Maybe this has lost me about 10 subscribers from singing. So what do you think of my new friend? Yeah, our friend Mermaid. She's come out to sea. Bit salty, but yeah, nice girl. Thank you. So this bronze statue was sculptured in 1966. I won't read the whole thing here, but basically with a budget of 60,000 baht. So it's a little bit younger than me. I think it's fair to say that she's probably aged better than me. What do you think? I think so, yeah. So it's 60 baht for the ticket for the lift up to the top here. I'm not actually sure what's here, but I'll find out soon. These are all places that we've just seen.
Going up to see the Songkhla city on town.
Okay. So we have to wait for the lift up. So it says here that the king visited this place in 1897. So they're very proud of the royal family in Thailand, as every country that has a royal family should be proud. This is the story of the stone I showed you earlier. So 900,000 baht. Eh? Don't know. I'm still tempted to come back and give it another go, but let's see. But I've got to come on my own because I want to keep all the money. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So this is
Tang Kuan Hill. It's called Tang Kuan Hill. It's called Tang Kuan Hill.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sorry about the reflection on the glass, but I'll try. Hopefully that is better. So this elevator is taking us to Tang Kuan Hilltop in 3 minutes along the 170 meters track. There is an old royal pagoda on the top of the hill. It says, "We hope you enjoy the panoramic view of Songkhla city here. Have a nice trip." It feels more like 3 hours than 3 minutes, but it seems very, very slow. But that's fine. I like slow. It's more chilled, yeah. Well, we're almost here, so it looks like we made it okay. They say never look back, but sometimes it's good to look back. Carbon cap. Wow, look at this. This is awesome. So there is a disabled ramp here for those who are disabled, so you can get through. Okay, yeah. City view first, then sea view. Yeah? Okay. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, there looks like there's a military ship going out there. I guess that's a Thai Navy ship. So this was used to be a lighthouse. No longer in service.
Not service anymore.
Oh, okay. Although the light is going around. It seems to be going round still. So this has been visited by a few kings of Thailand. I think that this sort of area is going to get mainly tourists from Singapore and Malaysia, because you can get here by train and bus. You don't have to fly, which will keep the cost down. I don't think you get many people come here from Europe. There will be some, definitely, and I've seen some, in Hati Ai, but it's not sort of the choice of destination for most Europeans. They're going to tend to go to Bangkok. But this is lovely. I mean, it's cheaper than Bangkok. The air is great. It's cleaner. Bangkok is Bangkok. You can't really compare it. And there's obviously other places, I mentioned before, that people go to. So we can see the east coast as before. And there's a local football stadium. Apparently holds 30,000. Striking to see that from here, but I'll check later. But obviously open, which it can be because it doesn't get the bad weather, but you would lose a lot of atmosphere, I imagine. So this is an ancient cannon. I'm also an ancient cannon. So you got wheelchair ramps. So this one seems to be the first area that I've sort of seen that is wheelchair friendly, and it's probably the best one because the views are awesome. Chinta, love. This is amazing. This is a lake. They look like fishing platforms. So I think they are fishing platforms. I could be wrong. So this bit would not be wheelchair friendly. This would be difficult. So these steps are not easy because they're quite big. I mean, I'm very, very fit, but I'm struggling on these steps. And there is some leaves, and I just slipped on the leaves myself and nearly went over. So, but it is hard work, this step. As I say, I'm fit. I have old legs, of course, but I'm still fit. But this, I think people would find challenging. To come down, and maybe go up will be easier, but coming down is always going to be more difficult.
For the King Lama fight to less. Now we are coming up to the hill.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is quite simple. I mean, there's no overly, it's not overly decorated, but the way it is, it just makes it really look really good, especially on the video. It actually looks better on the video than it does in the flesh, which is normally the opposite. That's quite nice carving up there. It's a beautiful colour building. It's sort of red coloured. It's so different to everything else I've seen here.
You can see this beside called Chat. They got the fight for mean the King Lama fight.
Okay.
Take Galaxia, you come. Take Galaxia.
Okay, so what is the purpose of this? Because it's not a temple, is it? This building. What is the purpose of this building?
For the King Lama fight,
Yeah.
they going up the hill and take a rest here.
Ah,
Ah.
okay. So it's like their coffee house, yeah.
Yes.
So we're walking in sort of company of where royalty has walked. So that's got to be worth a subscription, isn't it? Yeah. Please subscribe. It really does help me. So thank you very much. Especially as I'm now going to face the walk back up this this step here, these steps, which I can see why he had a rest halfway. I think that's about halfway down to the water. So look at that. That's a long way up. It is actually easier to walk up, I find, although the heart rate goes up a little bit. But it's you okay?
Yeah, okay.
You sure? As you're very old, so I'm just making sure you're okay, yeah?
Okay.
See, that was easy. Didn't take long, did it? So that's another view of the lighthouse. So there's the islands again. And there's the boats we saw earlier. See, they're actually quite far apart, the islands, but from another angle, they look like they're close together. And that's the docks there. That's where we are. There's a Thai Navy vessel going out there. Got a tanker coming in. Very much a working harbour. So that's the middle of the serpent. We saw the tail earlier. So it goes on for a long time. So how far? How long is the snake or the dragon?
From here about 5 kilometers and another head over there.
So it's about 5 kilometers long in total, or yeah? Ah. Hello, mate. You hot? Are you? Are you hot? Me?